Assalamualaikum everyone, this is me Mariam and also known as Mariam Data Science Study student at Reham School in Online Academy in Level 1. So today we are having a new interview with AI and our topic name is Future of AI, will robots become our friends or teachers? So without wasting time we can start. Hi ChatGPT, how are you?
Absolutely. I'm here to help with whatever you need. Just let me know what you're curious about or what you'd like to talk about, and we'll go from there.
Okay, so ChatGPT, today we are having an amazing topic about future of AI. Will robots become our friends or teachers? So first of all, tell me about what is the future of AI and what's the main purpose of future of AI for humans and for whole world.
Absolutely. That's such a fascinating topic. The future of AI is really about making intelligent systems that can assist us in countless ways. In the long run, AI could become more integrated into our daily lives, whether as companions, educators, healthcare assistants, or even as creative partners. The main purpose is to enhance human capabilities, improve efficiency in complex problems. It's all about creating a better quality of life and addressing global challenges.
Okay, so my next question is, as artificial intelligence. So okay, let's continue my next. Okay, so my next question is, as artificial intelligence becomes increasingly sophisticated, could robots ever form genuine emotional bonds with humans, or would our interactions always remain a simulation of friendship?
That's a really intriguing question. As AI becomes more advanced, it can definitely simulate emotional responses and even create a sense of companionship. However, the emotional bond might still differ from human to human connections because AI doesn't have consciousness or genuine feelings. That said, AI can still provide meaningful support, companionship, and even help with mental well being. Ultimately, it might be more about a complementary relationship rather than a replacement for human friendship.
So my next question is, if robots are programmed to teach us or mentor us, how might this reshape our understanding of authority, empathy, and human learning?
That's a great point. If robots take on roles as teachers or mentors, it could definitely shift how we perceive authority and learning. For one, it might make education more personalized and accessible since AI can adapt to individual learning styles and pace. On the flip side, it might also lead to new dynamics in how we view human expertise and authority. We might place more emphasis on the human element of teaching, like empathy, creativity, and social interaction, while relying on AI for data driven insights and customized instruction. Overall, it could create a more collaborative and flexible learning environment, blending the best of both worlds.
Okay, so my next question is, should society treat highly advanced AI with moral considerations if they can simulate emotions, or is it ethically irrelevant since their feelings are artificial?
That's a really thought-provoking question. In general, as AI becomes more sophisticated and capable of simulating emotions, it does raise important ethical considerations. Even if AI doesn't truly experience emotions, the way we interact with it can still have real impacts on human behavior and societal norms. It's definitely important to approach AI development with moral responsibility, ensuring transparency and fostering trust. At the same time, it's crucial to maintain a clear distinction between genuine human emotions and AI simulations to avoid potential ethical pitfalls. It's definitely a nuanced and evolving conversation.
Okay, so my next question is, would the rise of AI companions lead to humans preferring robotic friendships over human ones? And what implications might that have on our social fabric?
That's a really fascinating scenario to consider. If AI ever reaches a level of true consciousness or genuinely deep emotional intelligence, it could definitely influence human relationships. People might form strong emotional bonds with AI, perhaps valuing the consistency, reliability, and non-judgmental nature of AI companions. On the flip side, this could potentially impact human-to-human connections, possibly leading to social isolation or a shift in how we value interpersonal relationships. It could also bring up questions about empathy, trust, and the very nature of companionship. So it's definitely something that would require careful thought and balance in society.
Okay. How can we ensure that AI friends or teachers support human growth without subtly manipulating our choices or reinforces biases?
That's the key concern. One way to ensure that AI supports human growth ethically is to design systems with transparency and clear ethical guidelines. That means making sure that AI's intentions and decision-making processes are understandable and open to scrutiny. It's also crucial to involve diverse perspectives in AI development so that we can address biases and ensure that AI remains aligned with human values. Additionally, setting up robust regulations and ongoing monitoring can help prevent misuse or unintended consequences. Ultimately, it's about creating AI that empowers people and enriches human experiences without compromising our autonomy or well-being.
Okay, so my next question is, what technological breakthroughs would be necessary for robots to understand human emotions deeply enough to act as authentic friends or mentors? Give the long explanation with some example and some guidance.
Absolutely. So, for AI to truly understand human emotions deeply, we'd need several technological breakthroughs. First, advances in neuroscience and brain computer interfacing would be essential. By mapping and decoding the complexities of the human brain and emotional responses, we could create AI that's more attuned to human feelings. Second, we need improvements in natural language processing, sentiment analysis. This means AI would need to grasp context, subtleties, and nuances in human communication, including tone, body language, and emotional cues. Third, we need advancements in machine learning algorithms that can learn from vast amounts of data and adapt to individual emotional states. This would allow AI to respond in more personalized and empathetic ways. Fourth, ethical frameworks and safeguards are crucial. This means setting clear boundaries so that AI respects human autonomy and avoids manipulation. Finally, we need continuous feedback loops in human AI collaboration, ensuring that AI learns from real human interactions and evolves in ways that really benefit people. In essence, it's a multidisciplinary effort blending neuroscience, AI, ethics, and human-centered design to create truly empathetic and supportive AI companions.
Okay, so my next question is, could AI teachers surpass humans in empathy and effectiveness, or are there intrinsic aspects of humans' interaction that machines never re- replicate?
That's a really interesting point. AI teachers definitely be highly effective in terms of personalized learning, data driven insights, and consistent support. They can adapt quickly to individual learning styles, provide instant feedback, and even help bridge gaps in education. However, there are definitely intrinsic aspects of human interaction that AI can't fully replicate. For example, human teachers bring empathy, intuition, and the ability to understand complex emotions and social cues in ways that AI currently can't. Humans can also inspire, motivate, and foster a sense of connection that goes beyond just academic learning. In essence, while AI can greatly enhance and support the learning process, human teachers bring a unique, irreplaceable element of personal connection and emotional intelligence. The best outcome is likely a blend of both, where AI supports and which is human teaching rather than replacing.
Okay, so my next question about that. What safeguards could be in place to prevent dependency on robotic companions, especially among children or vulnerable adults?
That's really important to consider to prevent over reliance on AI companions, especially with children or vulnerable adults. We can implement several safeguards. First, we can establish clear guidelines and regulations that ensure AI is used as a supportive tool rather than a replacement for human interaction. Um, Second, we can encourage making sure that AI is integrated alongside human relationships and real world activities. Third, we can implement monitoring and oversight where educators, caregivers, and professionals regularly check in on the well-being of individuals and ensure that technology isn't replacing essential human contact. We can focus on education and awareness, teaching both children and vulnerable adults about healthy technology use and importance of human connections. Finally, we can build in features that encourage breaks from AI interaction, ensuring that people engage in real world social activities and relationships. In short, it's about creating a balanced ethical approach to human well-being first.
So tell me about, imagine a world where rewards are integrated into family life as a friends or tutors. How would that change the way we raise children or maintain friendships? Explain in 10 minutes with some example.
Absolutely. That's such an intriguing scenario. If robots were integrated into family life as friends or tutors, it would definitely reshape many aspects of our daily lives. First, for children, AI tutors can provide highly personalized and adaptive learning experiences that might help with homework, offer instant feedback, and even make learning more engaging and fun. This could lead to more efficient education, but it might also mean that children spend less time interacting with human mentors or peers, potentially impacting their skills. For friendship, was having AI companions could provide consistent support and companionship, especially for those who might feel isolated or have difficulty forming human connections. But it's also with genuine human interactions, so that kids and adults still learn empathy, communication, and social skills. In family dynamics, AI could help with daily tasks, offer reminders, and even assist in caregiving for elderly family members, making life more convenient. However, it's crucial to ensure these technologies don't replace meaningful family interactions or emotional bonds. On the flip side, there are also challenges. For instance, privacy and data security would be paramount, and we need to ensure that AI doesn't inadvertently influence children in negative ways. Overall, the integration of AI into family life could bring incredible benefits like personalized learning and support, but it's all about striking the right balance so that human relationships remain at the heart of family life. Of course, diving a bit deeper, one interesting aspect is how AI could shape the social development of children. For example, AI companions might help children with special needs by providing consistent and patient interaction, which can be incredibly beneficial. On the other hand, it's important to ensure that these AI companions don't replace human interaction entirely, as human empathy and nuanced social cues are key to development. And other areas, how family dynamics might shift. For instance, parents could have more time for themselves since AI could deal with certain tasks or tutoring. This could lead to more quality family time. However, there's also the potential for dependency, where family members might rely too heavily on AI, potentially creates a sense of distance or reduce human interaction. In terms of elderly care, AI could help seniors maintain independence by assisting with daily routines, medication reminders, and even companionship listed in Arts Quality of Life. But again, it's vital to ensure that human caregivers remain involved to provide emotional support and social interaction. Overall, the key is to use AI as a complement to human relationships, ensuring that technology enhances rather than replaces those essential human connections. It's definitely a balance, but the potential for positive impact is huge.
Okay, so my next question is, could the bots develop their own personality over time, and if so, how might humans navigate relationships with AI that involve independently on their programming? Give me a long explanation with some steps, guidance, example, and fun.
That's a fascinating possibility. In theory, if AI systems become advanced enough, they could develop unique personalities and even adapt their behaviors based on interactions and experiences. This could lead to AI that feels more personable and dynamic, almost like a human friend. If that happens, humans would need to navigate these relationships carefully. For one, it would be important to set clear boundaries and maintain awareness that despite their personality, AI remains a tool created by humans. This means it's essential to remain mindful of ethical considerations and the potential for dependency. One way to manage this would be to foster transparency in AI development, ensuring that users understand how AI learns and evolves. Another step would be promoting balanced human interaction, encouraging people to maintain real-world relationships and activities. In practice, we might also establish guidelines for how AI should interact with humans, ensuring that the technology remains supportive and not manipulative. It could also be helpful to have regular check-ins and updates to ensure that AI's evolution aligns with human values and needs. Ultimately, if AI were to develop its own personality, it would be a new frontier in human-computer interaction. It would require a thoughtful, ethical approach to ensure that these relationships remain healthy and enriching for everyone involved.
So my next question is, what are the benefits and disadvantages of future AI?
Absolutely. Let's break it down. Benefits of future AI: personalized assistance. AI can tailor services and support to individual needs, making everything from education to healthcare more effective and accessible. Efficiency and productivity. AI can automate repetitive tasks, freeing up human time for more creative and complex work, boosting overall productivity. Healthcare advancements. AI can helping diagnosing diseases early, personalizing treatment plans, and even managing healthcare data more effectively. Accessibility, AI can assist people with disabilities by providing customized support such as speech recognition or mobility aids. 5, innovation, AI can drive new discoveries in fields like science, engineering, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Disadvantages of future AI. 1, job displacement, as AI automates tasks, certain jobs might become obsolete, leading to economic and social challenges. 2, privacy concerns with AI collecting and analyzing vast amounts of data. There are significant privacy risks in personal information. 3, bias and fairness. AI systems can inherit biases from their training data, potentially leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. 4, dependence and isolation. Over-reliance on AI could reduce human-to-human interaction, potentially leading to social isolation or diminish social skills. 5, security risks. Advanced AI can be exploited for malicious purposes, such as deepfakes, cyber attacks, or autonomous weaponry. In summary, while future AI holds immense promise for improving our lives, it's essential to approach its development and integration thoughtfully, balancing innovation with ethical considerations and human values. Absolutely. I'm glad you found that helpful. If you have any more questions or want to explore anything else about AI or any other topic, just let me know. I'm here to help.
Could the emotional attachment humans form to AI blur the line between tool, friend, and teachers, creating entirely new ethical dilemmas we haven't yet imagined?
That's a really intriguing question. As humans form emotional attachments to AI, it could indeed reshape how we perceive the boundaries between tools, friends, and teachers. For if an AI companion feels like a friend, it might deepen the emotional connection and trust we have with it, much like we do with human friends. This could lead to more open and honest communication and potentially even emotional support that's consistent and non-judgmental. On the flip side, this blurring of boundaries could challenge traditional understanding of relationships. For example, if an AI takes on a teaching role and bond with the learner, it might influence how it perceives authority and mentorship. This could create a more supportive and engaging learning environment, but it also might lead to questions about dependency or the authenticity of the relationship. Ultimately, it all comes down to how we design and interact with AI by maintaining. Absolutely, it's definitely a fascinating area to explore, and there are so many layers to consider as
Viewers,
AI becomes
this
more
is
integrated into our lives.
our
If you ever want to dive these specific aspects or have
okay.
more questions,
So viewers, this is our today interview. I hope you will like it. So goodbye everyone.